Shooby-dooby-doo-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba.
Okay, so here we are at our new temporary office. This is the TV Guide studio. Here's some seats, boom mic, cameras, a whole bunch of lights. Lights that make color, old-timey lights, big lights. And we're just gonna get a shot from here. And then this is the control-ish room. Macs, computers. I think Alex and I are gonna be here in this corner. And then there's Alex.
Hi.
Alex, we're at our new space.
Yeah, we are.
Temporary space.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like it. I like it because it means I'm not in my damn apartment every single day for the rest of my life. And it's a cool space. We got a studio. We can actually like do stuff in
We
here.
can actually do stuff, and it's kind of isolated. It's a little weird, so we're kind of closed off from the world a bit. Here's some of our awards that we've had shipped out over here.
For our many television accomplishments.
You know, we didn't want to keep them in San Francisco because, you know, we don't like to brag. And then here's Robin, who has been helping us out get settled over here.
You probably already saw my face on every single picture out there.
It's over here.
I promise I'm gonna take them down so that you guys aren't like staring at me.
You really don't have to.
all
It's
day.
fine. It's fine.
And Robin works for TV Guide, so
I
she
do.
knows. I was going to talk to her about Castlevania and Simon's Quest, but she already knows everything about vampires.
Yes.
Tell me something about a vampire.
Yes, I'm a Vampire Diaries fanatic.
Why do vampires keep diaries?
Because they're teenagers.
But they live forever, right?
Yeah, but they're teenagers, so they need to like express their feelings, and there's like so much around them. Like a whole new world opens up to them when they get changed, and so they
use
just
Twitch.
don't know what to do.
I'll have to use YouTube.
Because that way people can watch it on TV.
It's great. There's this guy, he's got to get Dracula's rib, and then he's got to get his eyeball, but if you don't have the blue orb, you can't get It's All in My Diary.
Okay.
So we'll check that out.
I'm gonna go write in mine now and be like, Dear Diary, what is Castlevania?
So that's kind of the space. Alex, you and I have a bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah, we got some shopping to do.
We've got some shopping to do. We've got to buy video games. We've got to buy...
Video game consoles.
What are we going to get?
We're gonna get an Xbox One. We're gonna get a PlayStation 4.
Yes.
Are we gonna get a Wii U? I have, yes. Thank you for pointing it out.
Here we go.
Video Games New York.
Yeah,
We're gonna see about buying some consoles and see if they let us film stuff in there.
we're gonna ask if they can film, talk to some people. There's a really weird looking Mario.
Yeah, kind of a creepy, like Bob's Big Boy looking Mario there.
But let's see what we can do in there.
All right, let's do it.
All right, hey everybody. I'm with Dan. Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Hello.
We're at Video Games New York. Dan, how does a place like this survive in today's Amazon big guys world?
It's a little bit of everything. You know, you have to be on your toes in this market to be able to survive and to find your place in it. But it's really just as in that, finding your place, finding what you can do that no one else does.
How far back do you go?
We go all the way back. I mean, our stock goes all the way back to the very first home console ever. Even repair-wise, if it's cost-effective, we'll repair.
Really?
So yeah, we won't fix everything, but you know, we'll tell people when they come in, if someone brings me a GameCube right now to fix,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you it's cheaper to buy another one.
What if I bring you like a Spectrum?
A Spectrum is something more specific, so generally if it's repairable, that one I would say is probably worth it.
So is it big Nintendo retro scene, or do you find like kind of TurboGrafx, everybody's kind of dabbling a little bit?
Nintendo is probably the biggest, only they've spent so many years getting people into physical versions of stuff. Like, people love to buy physical Nintendo items.
I mean, we're like in Nintendo City over here.
Yeah, I mean, the stores is full on that stuff, and that's what people come into. But they also have the biggest market share in the United States, so obviously that's what a lot of people had, so the nostalgia is there.
Right.
I mean, like, right now, Nintendo 64 is the most popular system.
What?
You know, 64s are just, it's like gold.
What?
That does my heart so good to hear.
Wait, really? That's
Yeah.
what's moving out of here?
That's what's moving out of here. I mean, 2 or 3 years ago, it was all Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And you just see it transition, but a lot of it has to do with becoming of age. These kids, that their first system was 64.
But what are they buying for it?
Anything. I mean, it's all the typical stuff you would buy. Your Mario games, your
Yeah,
Zelda
your
games,
Zelda.
you know, so Smash Kart, Mario
Weird.
Party. But they're getting into like Conquer and, you know, NFL Blitz and
Really?
wrestling and stuff like that. Yeah.
Conker's doing big money over here?
Well, if we can get it, you know.
People who come in here, are they pretty much like, hey, PS4 is the way to go? Or do you feel like they're like, Microsoft and PS4 are kind of the same thing? Like, I just go where my friends
A lot
are?
of people, I mean, we have such a
Or are they just
Well,
basically
just
like, I want an
dynamic
N64, let's just move?
They're a little all over the place. They're like, I don't want next gen anymore. The games aren't games, they're active movies. I want to be able to play something that's, you know, great. Other people like, I have no clue what to buy. You know, and I have people that are for the first time buying like a PS3 or a 360 because, you know, they like to wait, you know?
Sure.
It's a good strategy because you can get, you know, some of the best games for $10 used or $15 used or 20 new.
Right.
You know, off having waiting. You know, some people can actually wait and some people can't.
So this is a crazy store. What is the craziest thing you think you have in here?
Oh, we have all kinds of crazy stuff. Some stuff is just crazy because of the value of it, and some is weird. You know, like right up here, we have a actual Metal Gear Solid Special Edition gunmetal system signed by Hideo Kojima.
That's pretty intense.
That's a wonderful thing.
What's the price tag on that? Is that even for sale?
The system retailed at $650 when it came out. Beyond that, you know, it's kind of like a subjective value. To some people, it's worth less because it's out of the box and signed. To other people, it's worth everything they own and more. Same with like this Miyamoto DS down here. This is actually signed twice by Miyamoto. It's an original launch DS. He did a couple signings. He used to do a lot more signings back in the day. When the DS first came out, he did a signing at Nintendo World. Then he ended up doing one later off, so this person that got signed did it.
Let me ask you this: if you can crack open the shelves here, what would you take? One thing, what would you take home with you?
I don't know, because I'm here so often, and this is so much of my life, you know. I mean, I've spent almost 10 years maintaining this and structuring it, and, you know, I mean, it's definitely an interesting store, but we're in Manhattan. Space is so limited, so you have to cram everything in however you can.
Well, Dan, I appreciate it a bunch. Why don't you pitch the store and tell people where they can find it?
Well, you know, we're always here, open every day. We're a very low-pressure environment. Just come, look, you know, bring your friends, bring your kids. Show them what you grew up with, show them something cool, you know, and just come and have a good time.
It's Video Games New York, and we are going to go buy, not some old stuff, Alex, we're going to go buy some old stuff. We're going to go buy some new stuff so we can make some video game content. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Well,
Video games, we bought them. Well, we bought systems anyway.
I like these like big black porn bags.
Yeah, so we got ourselves a PS4. We actually bought a Retron 5 because they had them in stock. And then we got ourselves an Xbox One and an extra controller here.
And we got to meet the dudes in there.
Yeah,
And that
super
place,
nice dudes.
that store is amazing.
Yeah, I've been in there a few times, you know, to like try and find games that like I couldn't find anywhere else, and you know they've been very helpful before. I never actually tried to talk to them at length before, and yeah, man, those guys know their shit.
They know their shit. We gotta bring Jeff here.
Yes, yes, he will lose his mind.
Yes, and his wallet.
Yes.
All right.
Museum quality collection. Hi.
Hi.
So yeah, we had a day. We went out. We went to Video Games New York. Picked up a few consoles. Got some stuff set up in here. We have security badges now, which is a good thing to have, I guess, if you ever want to like come in here again, which I imagine we will.
Yeah, this light's blinking, which is fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
We got our haul. Did our haul, some consoles. We need to go get a Wii U.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna go for that?
So we're gonna go to the Nintendo World Store, which I bet they're not gonna let us film in there, but that's okay because we're gonna go there anyway and just check it out. I haven't been there since probably before the Wii U launch, so see what they got.
And we talked to Dan at Video Games New York.
Yup.
That dude was legit.
Yeah, that dude knew his shit. I like that store a lot. If I were ever in Manhattan more often, I probably would have gone there a lot more often, but now that I am in Manhattan more often, I know where I'm going for stuff.
He's been repairing like arcade machines for like 10 years, and that dude is not that old.
No, that dude actually looks younger than me, which is sort of terrifying.
But he knew his stuff, and like I want to get him in here and show us how to repair an N64.
Yeah.
And basically do repair it with Dan.
We're basically just gonna turn Giant Bomb into a hobbyist site.
Yeah. So then we're gonna need to get some cameras. We got some microphones and stuff we're gonna borrow. We're gonna try and record some stuff. You know, soon.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there. We gotta get a TV because right now
There are no TVs.
there are no TVs in here. There are DSLRs, which you know,
Those are cool.
yeah, which are cool. Got a fun shoot on Tuesday, which is not related to what we're doing, but
We're gonna help out anyway.
we're gonna help out. It should be fun. Yeah, that was a day.
It was a day.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I can't wait to go play some stuff on that Retron.
Yeah.
That'll be
I'm
fun.
gonna go test that out as soon as I'm done here.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, sweaty, hot, tired.
Giant Bomb East.
Wink, wink. That plays, right? Wink, wink.